I know that you're the God of oceans and stars, galaxies and cosmos, and you're the God that made something out of nothing. You made Adam from dust, Eve from his rib. You breathed into their nostrils and gave them life. But they chose death. With one decision, they betrayed you and walked away from your presence into darkness. But with one more decision, you took us all back. And all that was because of love. It's hard to conceive sometimes how you can still love us after all we've done. And tonight, I'm faced with that in personalized form. So God, I just want to know, what about me? What about me? Do you love me? Do you love the girl who's completely overwhelmed with your power, yet still asks questions? The girl that you keep reassuring, yet still has doubts? The girl that puts on the full armor every day, only to shriek away from the sound of rocks hitting its metal. The clanking is so loud, it is giving me a headache. God, I am so sorry. I am so indecisive. I am so inconclusive, and I am so undecided. God, I want to promise you more, but I can't. So God, what about me?
So what about me? Do you still love the guy who asks all the questions, but somehow has all the answers? The guy that has no problem being on his own, because I always know what I'm doing, right? I'm the guy who's unafraid to go after what he wants, regardless of whether or not it's what you want. You see, you're the creator of the universe, but I'm the creator of mine. Sometimes I want to do what's right for me, and for some reason, I don't think that you want the same. God, I'm prideful, and I'm selfish. So, what about me?
So what about me? The guy who might not have all the answers, the guy who might not even contemplated the question. But I'm the guy who definitely knows more than the next. They are the ones who are slacking, not me. I don't struggle like that. I have it all together. I know exactly what I'm talking about. At least, until I don't. Until one day I find myself eating the garbage I've been dumping onto others. The fruit of my labor is bitter, and I don't even know when it happened. I don't try to do it. It's not my intention to break others. I just sometimes forget to check myself. And God, I can't promise I'll remember tomorrow. So what about me?
So what about me? Do you still love the girl who's loud and opinionated? The girl that's so hell-bent on being right that sometimes she forgets to listen? The girl that sometimes forgets that there's order and authority, a system, a chain of commands, a right and wrong way to do things? I don't do it maliciously. I don't do it out of spite. I honestly just care so much. Sometimes I care so much that I forget to turn off the faucet from which my harsh words fall from. They drop to the floor in a puddle, and before I know it, my feet come out from underneath me, and I'm falling. God, I don't know how to submit to authority, and I might not know how to submit to you. So what about me?
So what about me? A guy with one foot in the world and 1 foot above it. The guy who knows every line to every verse and every line to every song played the night before. The guy who can't make up his mind. I'm the guy who's fearful. Fearful of giving up everything and getting nothing in return. Fearful of speaking your word on any day but yours. Because awkward conversations about Jesus are harder than those spoken over a beer. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from trying to struggle what I want and what I need. What you want and what you deserve. You deserve all of me. But I might only give you part of me. So, what about me?
So what about me? The girl who is always trying. The girl who is always doing everything she can to please you. I'm the girl with 2 arms that do the work of 8. I'm the one who is focused on doing everything for you, that I forget to do everything with you. I forget that you only want me. not what I can do. And yet I sit here and become frustrated. I become frustrated in my stewardship because as I pour water into the glasses of my guests, I can feel the living water being emptied out of my soul. It's draining. Sometimes I lose my focus and take my eyes off of you. So, what about me?
So what about me? The girl who has no problem being busy. The girl who has no problem being distracted. But this busyness, it isn't for you. It's for me. I'm the girl who won't make enough time for you. I'm the girl who can't fit you into my busy schedule. The one who gets lost in the motions. That motion which is from the undercurrent. The undercurrent ripping beneath my world. I don't catch it until I'm all the way out at sea. I'm the one you will have to reach for in those swirling waters and carry me back out to the boat. So, what about me?
So, what about me? The girl who's so quiet, she won't even let you hear her voice. I'm the girl who won't speak up because honestly, I just don't know. The voices in my head are far louder than the ones that you're speaking in my heart. I just want to believe. I just want to believe that I won't be like this forever. That one day, I'll be able to stand against giants. I'll be able to move mountains with my faith, and joy will flow through me like the rivers of Eden. And one day, I'll feel free. But until then, God, I can only go so far. I can only be so close. I want to give you everything, but I'm scared. So, what about me?
So what about me? The guy who's trying to be a man and failing. The guy who's trying to be a man of his word. A man that the world needs. A man who owns up to his mistakes and isn't afraid of his past or his future. They're just a part of me. They don't have to define me. But God, I don't want to. The world has made it so easy to back out. I can just blame someone else. I didn't want to be the one who's always doing the right thing. I want to do the easy thing. I want to do the thing that inflicts the least amount of damage. I'm not being prideful. I just don't want to be crushed. And the weight of sin, it feels lightest when you don't have to acknowledge it. At least, that's how it is for a little bit. I want to be that man, Lord, but I can't promise anything. So what about me?
So what about me? The girl who has nothing to give. The girl who comes to you with tattered clothes and soleless shoes. I'm the girl covered in made-over scars. You see, the body of my vase, it looks fine, but that's because the cracks are at its base. I act fine on the outside, with you, with my family, with everyone else. But in those deep, dark areas of my mind, I am not. In those deep, dark areas are where my worth and my value are caged. They have been in there so long, I am pretty sure they have died. I want to be vulnerable with you, and I want to let you in. But if I do, you won't like what you see. So, what about me?
What about me? Is a question you keep asking. But you ask the question as if I haven't already answered it. You ask the question as if it hasn't already been proved to you. You ask the question as if I wasn't the one who allowed my son's blood to be spilled. As if I wasn't the one who allowed the leather to stripe his back. As if I wasn't the one who allowed his hands to be nailed to the cross. As if I wasn't the one who looked away. You know, on that dark day, 2,000 years ago, my son asked me a question too. As he took the sin of this world and the weight began to crush him, he asked me, Father, why have you forsaken me? And my response was a look away. And you want to know why? Because even though I love my son, I still wanted you. I wanted you back in my home. I wanted to save you from the enslavement of this world, and I still want you too. And if I was willing to give my son for all sin, then how can you think I can't love the you behind yours now? I see the parts of you that I created. I see the perfect parts of you, the parts that I planned step by step cell by cell. I see the you that you can be, not the you that you are. Because the blood dripping from the holes in his hands washed over the blood staining yours. You are the one who sees your sin, not me. You asked for forgiveness, and I gave it. When I said that I threw into the ocean, I meant it. And if you want answers, I have them. If you want a good future, I'm already there. And if you want to find some peace or some relief, come to me. It's that simple. Look at me, child. You are mine. You are the one that I want. Just let me in. Yes, I love you. Yes, I know. And child, I still want you. Untangle the chains you have wrapped around your neck and unhook the shame from your soul and rise. No more guilt, no more fear, just you and I together. So now, my question is, what about you?
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 So what about you?